One more thing before I go to bed to explain this to Pat Gaines and anyone else who is new to these streets and question certain things. I just need to say it's been a very, very good day, but a bad day too. You see, yesterday in my tarot, I foretold of a deletion, someone killing themselves. And there was the tower card with people holding them from the tower. And then our previously minister, secretary of police jumped from the 21st story of the Hyatt Hotel in France to his death. It's very in poignant in our country at the moment. Plus today, another political figure has been for the last 7 years or 8 years going through this trial of um, him shooting not just a rifle, a fucking machine gun, 15 shots into the air, into a crowd. You know, like the Iranians, they shoot off the gun into the crowd. Or some Americans, they'll do it at the wedding. It's like, crazy people. They shoot these guns off into the crowd. It's against the law. It's against the gun laws. You cannot shoot. And now he's appealing the conviction, but justice was done today. He was found guilty on all four or five counts: shooting a gun in public, holding a gun and illegally that wasn't his to hold. Um, but that's the most important thing: is you can't fire off a firearm in public. My mother ruined a man's flying life. Her neighbor once, she lived in a big, she had a big piece of land, and her neighbor owned an aeroplane, and he flew down to take photographs and came too low uh, to her property, and she read the numbers on his wing, and she reported him, and he lost his license for life to fly an aeroplane. Imagine that. Imagine you lose because you made a silly mistake, because some twat that would never been able to do what you did just ruined your life. Think about that. Think about it carefully. You, if you want to ruin a person's life, you can ruin the person's life, but I can promise the karma comes back to you. It's come. It comes. It's at your back door. The karma comes back to you. It's tough. But look, it's a day to celebrate. We have Julius Malema convicted as a criminal. We have an ex-police minister who was the ambassador to France, who either was pushed off a building or he jumped. I'm personally thinking he jumped because of the shame that he brought onto his family, being totally, um, what do they call it these days? In the pocket of the devil. Your day comes. Your day definitely comes. And it's tough because there's some people, like with the last political figure in America being assassinated, people want to jump in joy and other people want to cry. It's a disaster. An assassination. And the truth never comes out. Why? Because it's called the deep state. I don't know if you've heard this word. I'm sure you have. And you think it's a conspiracy theory. No, there's no conspiracy. There's no coincidences. I still have to find that other word for coincidence, but there ain't. Yes, everything happens to you because you are able to deal with it. But we can't change our governments. All we can do is pray for the government, pray for the people working in the government, pray for them and their protection and their children. And when you do that, then they make the right decisions. I've experienced it. I grew up in a rapture cult. Yeah, we were going to, it was in the 80s, and it was foretold that it was going to be the rapture in 1999. I grew up in the rapture cult. I understand the rapture cult. It happens every few, far between, but it happens. People take advantage of it, especially in September 24th, 25th, but over and over. But I grew up in the 80s. We believed it. We were taught about it by our families. It was the end of the world. Do you believe it? Well, at least we must. But this is bigger than the rapture. This is huge. This is a machine that's been going for over 100 years called the African National Congress, and they are being brought to their knees and they're being decapitated by the CIA. It's interesting. But then you can call me a conspiracy theorist. Just call me Peggy. It's my middle name. Anyway, that's my short little life. Thanks for joining. Remember, the conspiracy theorists' pronouns are I told you so. Ciao for now. Tot ziens. Stay warm, stay safe. Life gets tough, but we get smarter. If we try a little bit more every single day, it does get better. Choose. Shalom, salam alaikum. Yeah.